Today, every day, responsible self. We're the fighters. The fighters with the future in great health. Today, every day, responsible self. We're the fighters. The fighters with for our health. The future in great health. Today, every day, responsible self. We're the fighters. Some good music. Well, good morning and welcome to My Help My Mississippi, where we are on WMPR 90.1, bringing you some helpful, healthy information that you can grab on the run. Information that's going to make a difference in your life for the rest of your life, right here on WMPR 90.1, the number one station in the nation that's providing you with this helpful information. And as we always say, we're the number one show on the radio. So thank you for being with us this morning at My Help My Mississippi, where we are fighting for our health. You know why? Because our health is worth fighting for. And we call ourselves the fighters. Fighters stand for, you just heard the theme song, an amazing song. Future in great health today, every day, responsible self. And man, I'm telling you, we're going to give you some information today that's going to change your life. You know, this is personal to me because my mom served many days on kidney dialysis. So we're going to be talking about, we're literally going to be talking about understanding your kidneys this morning. And I have an amazing guest with me this morning. She is always full of energy and excited about what she's doing. And it's Tamara Johnson. I'm going to let her introduce herself, and we're going to jump right into our discussion this morning. So good morning, Tamara.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Charles. Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity. I appreciate it.
Listen, we're so thankful that you are here and for the work that you do for the community. We call it CC for community champions. This is when people go out in the community and they do things that change people's lives. And we like to be in the trenches.
That's
As Mr. Jones would always say, we like to be out there in it.
that's
And so we're glad that you all are joining us on YouTube this morning as well. But so, Tamara, tell us again a little bit about you and what you do and why you do it.
okay. So I am Tamara Johnson. I am a wife and a mother of three beautiful children. I am a licensed master social worker and I am a kidney health coach through the American Kidney Fund. Um, Basically, I help individuals navigate long term care from elderly and disabled and their families. And I also um, educate the community in regards to kidney health. The reason why kidney health became a part of my journey was because of my belated father. He passed away in 2013, right after I graduated with my master's. About 3 months after, he passed away of complications of chronic kidney disease, excuse me. And so his story was he had high blood pressure, which is one of the most common causes of kidney disease. And so he had high blood pressure. He managed it for years, but it became to a point to where his nephrologist let him know that he needed dialysis, and that was something he declined. And as he declined, that's when you saw the different changes in his body because those toxins were building up.
Yeah.
And that is when we tried to talk him into it. And at first he was against it, but towards the end, right, about a day or two before he passed, he set out the desire that he wanted to continue to live and he wanted to try the dialysis, but it was too late.
Yeah.
And he ended up going into cardiac arrest and he passed away. So on Labor Day of 2013. So I found out about the American Kidney Fund a little while after my father's passing. And I saw that they had a kidney health coach program, and it's a free program. It's a self-paced program, maybe 2.5 hours that you basically complete basic information, learn the basics of kidney disease. And you go out there and you basically act on the behalf of others. You help others understand the importance of getting your kidneys checked, the function and levels, getting everything checked to make sure that your kidneys are functioning properly. And just not even just for yourself, but for your loved ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a real reason to be involved in helping others to understand their kidneys.
Yes, sir.
When you watch your father go through that,
Yes,
and
sir.
then toward the end, him deciding that he wanted to fight
Mm-hmm.
for his life.
Yeah.
And it's personal to me simply because I watched my mom and she wanted to live.
Mm-hmm.
And she decided to go on kidney dialysis. I was there with her 3 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
watching the machine doing things that the kidney was supposed to do, but unable to do because of the damage that have been caused to those kidneys, right? And so you mentioned something, Tamara. First of all, thank you for being a kidney coach.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people need to know about this,
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned, high blood pressure, one of the causes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Um, the high blood pressure, diabetes is the first most common cause.
Diabetes is the
Mhm.
first,
And
okay?
then high blood pressure is as well.
Okay.
And it's more of the managing of high blood pressure, making
Yeah,
sure that
that
you're
you
taking your
manage it.
medication,
Got you.
making sure that you're eating properly.
Mhm.
Exercise plays a component, the resting, just making sure you're doing the things that your physician puts in your plan of care to do to help manage your high blood pressure, to make sure it stays stable
Yeah.
so it doesn't damage those kidneys.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Not to say that always managing your blood pressure will work, because things happen,
Right.
right? But trying to make sure that you do those things on a regular basis, following that plan of care that's set out for you, making sure that you do that can help.
Yeah.
It can help aid in preventing that from happening. So
Okay.
yeah.
So as a coach, what else would help us to take care of our kidneys?
So the eating, one thing about the American Kidney Fund, eating.
Eating. Now you're talking my language here.
Eating,
That's what
and
I
you
would
do,
hope you say.
and you do an excellent job of showing the ways that we can eat better. That we don't. I know it affects our race, the Black race, a
Mhm.
lot. Um, because of those different things, diabetes and high blood pressure is one thing that runs, in
Mhm.
our race. So just the eating different, like we don't need all that salt.
Right.
We don't need all the butter.
Right.
A lot of things that we don't need a lot of, that we can not to say make your foods bland, but we can change
Mhm.
some different things, adding a more healthier habit, like instead of fried chicken, baked chicken.
Uh-huh.
Instead of so much white potatoes, some sweet potatoes. And I'm
Mhm.
speaking to myself.
Yes.
So just incorporating things, exercising. They say it's good to exercise at least 30 minutes a day.
Sure.
So we need to implement that as much as possible. Doing those things, your prescriptions, when it comes to that, making sure that you're following the regimen. And then if it's something that's not working for you, side effects, make sure that you're following up with your physician instead of just stopping the medication.
Mhm.
Make sure you go to your physician and talk with them about those things, because the goal is to help you. The
Mhm.
goal is to make sure that you stay healthy. So just going to that physician and voicing your concerns about that medication that may not be working for you, or that you may be having side effects for, keeping a track of that. When it comes to any side effects or anything that's going on with your medication, so that you can be able to better advocate for yourself. So just putting in different things. Yes, it's uncomfortable. It's out of the norm, because we are sometimes things become a habit.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so, and then some things become just a part of the norm. That's what mama them did or grandmama them did,
Yeah.
So just kind of changing that,
Yeah.
having to make a change, being a difference, and changing that, because the goal is to live, not just to exist.
Absolutely. And just because mom and them ate it,
Mhm.
and mom and them.
And excuse my slang, but you know.
Oh, I love it. No, I always use mom and them because when I talk about mom and them, I'm talking about Mama and Mary and Meg and DC. So mom and them had high blood pressure,
Mhm.
unmanaged diabetes, on medication, and
Yes.
then eating the wrong food
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
damaging
Mhm.
organs like your kidneys.
Yes.
Why should we want to take care of our kidneys?
They play those two organs play such a vital role, in our lives because they filter out the waste.
They,
Those toxins that's in our blood, they filter that. And
Mhm.
so if it's not filtering and it coming out through our urine, then where is it going? Back into our body.
Back into our system,
And
yeah,
it's just
into our
basically
bloodstream
taking
again.
over.
Yeah.
Taking over. So that's, until I actually start going through and being a part of the American Kidney Fund, I didn't, something that and I don't want to say it's necessarily a regret, but I didn't educate myself enough when my dad was going
Yeah.
through.
Mhm.
And that's
Mhm.
something that I think that's why I'm striving to do it now. I don't know everything about kidney disease. I know,
Right.
like I said, I know the basics. Most definitely, I always tell everybody, disclaimer, talk to your physician.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Please speak to your physician.
Absolutely.
But what I can say is, we get a diagnosis and we're not asking questions.
Right.
We're not researching, not the research to have your mind crazy now, because sometimes
Right.
we get on Google and we try
Yes.
to find out every sign
Right.
and symptom,
Right.
and it's like, and then we drive ourselves wild. But what I'm saying is, ask those questions. And if you don't know the questions to ask, get with someone who can help you ask those
Mhm.
questions. That's a part of us being involved in each other's lives as well. And just making sure that we're asking the questions that we need to know in regards to, don't just give me a diagnosis and medication. Explain, talk to me about it.
Yes.
Make sure I understand what's going on with my body, because I have so many working in long-term care that say, "Oh, he put me on this medication, or my doctor put me on this, and I don't know what it's for, or
Right.
even don't even know the name of the medicine, but
Right.
just know they were giving it,
Right.
or either giving a diagnosis but don't even understand it." So it's good to just have those sit down talks. That's what that physician visit is for, making sure you stay on those physician visits.
Right.
So a lot of times because of life happens,
Mhm.
and we
Mhm.
kind of skip those visits.
Mhm.
So just trying to stay on top of that as well, making sure we go to those follow-up appointments and everything that's needed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Listen, again, we're not physicians, but it's important to understand the function of your kidneys
Hmm.
and how to take care of your kidneys.
Hmm.
And it can take a team of people
That's it.
to help you to do that. You being a kidney coach, you're physicians. These are again with the medication, which is a part of your team too.
Mhm.
Uh, but food for sure.
There we go.
Food for sure.
Yes.
So I took the liberty to
Mhm.
kind of look up and some foods that
Mhm.
can help us
Okay.
with our kidneys
Okay.
because uh, watching my mom go through this,
Mhm.
and you said something, I, it's a regret. I didn't ask the right
Mhm.
questions,
Mhm.
and Mama was depending on me,
Gotcha.
and that it lives with me today.
Mhm.
Because she would say whatever Charles say
Mhm. Oh wow.
when the doctor would do
Mhm.
this, and I didn't know, she was gonna have to be on the kidney dialysis. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole again, forever. I didn't get all the information that I needed.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
but I saw her one time. She got tired of being on the machine, so she took a leave of absence. Didn't want to go.
Mhm.
And you talked about the toxin
Mhm.
that's in the body.
Mhm.
And I saw when the kidneys are not functioning,
Mhm.
you're in trouble.
Mhm.
And watching her complexion,
Mhm.
it was awful. And then she decided right before, like your dad, she expired, she wanted to get back on.
Mhm.
I watched her change in front of my face when that machine started operating like a kidney for her, taking the toxin out of her body, cleaning the blood, putting it back into the system, literally changed. I was amazed at the way our kidney function. And I decided then that I was going to take care of my kidneys.
Wow.
So I was talking to my kidneys the other day.
I love it. Come on, Mr. Charles.
They said they had something they wanted to say. They asked me if it'll be okay. I said, sure, have a seat. Let's get something to eat. They said, now see, that's the reason we wanted to speak. It's about the food that you always eat. It's disrespectful and incomplete. I said, hold up, watch your mouth. You know we live in the South. And fried food,
listen,
is what it's all about. They said, well, what you don't realize is when we quit, you gonna get sick. And if you want us to live, you ought to feed us plant-based meal. I said, now y'all, that's a deal, because for sure I want y'all to live.
Listen, I love it.
Every day I eat my plant-based meal. And I looked up some food that would help us. And one of those foods were blueberries. Antioxidant and low in potassium. The other one was red grape. Listen, there's no one food. You need the whole, you need to eat more vegetables all the way around. But this is just some food that helps with, according to science, that helps with your kidneys. Red grapes, cauliflower, cabbages, bell pepper, apples, garlic, onions, strawberries. These are some foods that will help, and it gives the reason why. But include more plants and fruits in your diet. And these fruits, as you could tell, high in water content, and they help flush the kidneys and do things like that. So food is important to our organs, and yes, particularly our kidneys. And you and I both have experienced a loved one who have had kidneys that had function. But Tamara, I see so many people that end up on kidney dialysis. And I want to know, what can we do to prevent some of that?
What we're doing now, Mr. Charles. Educating and just showing that we care. Yeah. I think that a lot of times, when people see the compassion, like for you, I'm going to use you for an example. When I say just meeting you has changed. Now, I hadn't changed completely as far as the plant-based part, but it has helped me incorporate and intentionally do that, especially we have small children.
Oh, yeah.
So just intentionally doing things now to incorporate, me and my husband are trying those things a whole lot more.
Sure.
When I was getting those juices from you, they help replenish my body tremendously or whatnot. And just your enthusiasm behind it's not like you like, oh, I got to eat plant-based and I want meat so bad, but I got to do this for my kidneys. No, you are literally excited about making a difference, making sure that your health, that you live and that you are energetic and just for yourself and for your family, for just the people. Like, you're not doing this. You do this not just for yourself, but for so many.
Absolutely.
And you inspire so many. I mean, I say your name and people are like, oh, I love Mr. Charles. And it's because of the spirit behind you. Because literally you're excited about making sure that you are healthy, and then you don't want to just do it for yourself. You bringing this to the community, like you are taking this everywhere, regardless of where. So that type of the excitement behind being healthy, the excitement behind making better, healthier choices, those are the things that draw people, because they may be like, oh, that's a little different, but after they continue to see you, they're like, it's something about Mr. Charles that I need to connect to.
Right.
Because after they continue to see you or whatnot, because I remember at the wedding, you did not eat anything.
Right.
But some nuts. I think it was some nuts or something you ate.
That's right.
And I'm sitting up here like, oh, this good food. So I'm sitting here like, hold up now. And I'm like, who is this man? That was my first time meeting you. And I'm just like, who is this man? That's just not eating some nuts. And you were just comfortable. You were still talking and just enjoying yourself. But you got your snack and you were chilling.
Yes.
And I was just like, it's something about. And after that, it just, and every time I just think about it, I'm like, I know Mr. Charles. I always think about Mr. Charles can do it. I know I can keep doing stuff. When I see your videos, I even said I wanted a hoodie because I'm like, literally, you are teaching us how to fight back.
Yes.
And discipline ourselves.
Yes.
Because I think that's one of the toughest parts, especially when it's habitual.
Right.
The discipline that comes with it.
Yes.
And so yeah, just being you, and us continue to educate and do it out of love.
Yeah.
I believe that's what's going to continue to stay in. And sometimes every time you pop up, like every time I go on social media, I see something with you. If people continue to see it, something I believe will click.
Yeah.
Something will click.
It really is all about the spirit, and we do things in good spirit. We don't beat anybody up about it. We just want to be an example. And listen, nobody else have the right to feed my organs what they want to feed them when I know what's best for them. I'm gonna be okay for 3, 4, 5 hours at your event.
Listen.
Eating the food that you prepared for you and not me. Hello.
I love it.
No. So, and one of the greatest things that it is generational. I tell people all the time when my mom was young, I was in the kitchen cooking with my mom. And when she was literally sick and dying, I was cooking for my mom. Now I'm cooking because of my mom. Because I don't want other people having to live sickly and die quickly. And my mom did them both. If I can make a difference, I'm going to be there. I'm going to make a difference. And one of the greatest sounds I heard over the holidays was my 8-year-old grandson said, I want to be healthy like Pawpaw. Hey, that right there tells me now that you're making a difference where it counts. Because see, I didn't have that growing up. I didn't know how to take care of my kidneys. My mama didn't know how to take care of her kidneys. I said all the time, I used to say my mom's kidneys failed her. And up until a few years ago, I realized my mom's kidneys didn't fail her. She failed them. Now, she didn't realize what she was doing and how she was failing. But 2 and 3 Cokes every day is not helping your kidneys. And all the other junk stuff that we're putting into our system, we got to think about who are we really feeding? I call them our live 5 that's keeping us alive. Okay. My brain and my heart, they're doing their part. My liver and my kidneys, they working. I'm a witness. My lungs are having fun every time I run. And I'm running this race. Living on grace, eating plant-based.
That's it.
Got to get that plant-based in.
Okay, I see. So did you go on your plant-based journey after your mom's passing? Is that
I started, and this is why I'm so patient with people. I started being more conscious, like you were saying earlier, about my health. And I didn't know how to be healthy. I didn't know. I thought back in the day, healthy was about vitamins. That was, and then as I learned more, I realized it was more about the food than the vitamins. It's okay to take a multivitamin. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't have a bad diet and take a vitamin and be okay.
Listen.
You can't. You can't have a bad diet and exercise and be okay. No, you can't exercise you can't exercise your way out of a bad diet, and you can't take vitamins to cover up a bad diet.
Mm.
Our liver and our lungs and our kidneys, they're dependent on us.
Mm.
And so I wanted you here to talk about, the things that you're doing in the community for something that's dear to my heart, and that's people's kidneys. Mine's are fine,
Mm-hmm.
but my mom wasn't, and so many people in my community, in my family, on dialysis.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that needs to be. And I always say this in the beginning, and let me take the time to say it now. High blood pressure is not mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Type 2 diabetes is not mandatory. High cholesterol is not mandatory,
That is true.
but action is required.
Mm.
We got to take some action.
That's right.
Listen, our liver and our lungs and our kidneys are like our children.
Mm. That's it.
They're dependent on us.
That's it.
And I tell people all the time, if we treated our children like we treat our organ, they'll lock us up for child abuse. Because we don't worry about them until they stop operating.
Right.
Now we want to go and talk to them.
Being reactive
We were being reactive.
instead of proactive.
We got to go fight for our health. I always say this, good health will not come to you. You got to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it. Fighters stand for future in great health today, every day, responsible self.
Mm-hmm.
But those last two letters in fighters, responsible self.
Mm-hmm.
We got to accept the fact that, hey, I'm responsible for where I am. And the more knowledge I have, I'm going to be responsible for where I'm going.
That accountability.
That accountability. Now I got to go get it.
Mm.
And what you're doing in the community, because we run into each other in the community, you're making a difference. You're educating people. And look, the reason I wanted you to explain what the kidney does, when I did my research and I literally saw my mom complexion and everything change when the kidneys are not functioning properly.
Mm-hmm.
It ages you. You don't even look the same.
Yeah. The skin color starts, that color.
Right in front of my eyes. I'm sitting there. When she decided, because she was off the machine for about a week, and I go there and the toxin was in the system. Mm-hmm. And then we go back and get on that machine. Because the nurse has been calling, and I'm saying, Mom, whatever you want to do. But I didn't know. And then we go back and we get back on that kidney machine. Mm-hmm. And her complexion changed. I never will forget it, right in front of my eye. It told me the importance of the kidneys. Mm-hmm. I gotta intentionally take care of the kidneys. Mm-hmm. Hey, talk to them.
That's it.
Give them some name.
That is it.
Whatever it's gonna take for you to focus on your organ, do it. Yeah, I talk to my organ. I sing about my organ. I do.
I love it. No, I love it.
They're important to me.
Okay, yeah. I love it because honestly, that you're the first person who I've seen be so excited about making sure you're taking care of yourself and what keeps you living, from going to physicians and all. Like, you actually are just, the excitement is the part that really gets me. And that draws, that's like how God talks about drawing us with love. Like, your spirit draws people, that excitement. I love hearing about the kidneys and your songs. So yes, keep singing it. You helping us.
Listen, I when I do go and have my numbers checked, I just go for confirmation of what I've already been working for.
Listen.
Tell me tell me the good news.
Okay. Okay.
I don't go for surprises. I want to know what's wrong. Right. I know what's wrong because I know what I'm putting in my system. And Mama used to say this all the time. You are what you eat. Mm-hmm. Hello. You are what you eat. I gotta write a song about it. You are what you eat.
You're gonna have a record soon. Just watch.
Oh my goodness. My wife, for this February, and will be 2 years, February 19th.
Wow.
She would have been plant-based for 2 years.
Wow.
Now, I think she does it for the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says, "Oh, girl, you look so good."
Oh, yeah, she's beautiful. Yes, Miss Gail is beautiful. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. But she's teaching extras, silver sneaker classes now.
Is she?
Yes.
You
Yes.
got us. Okay.
Listen, she had a hip replacement and knee replacement. I'm sorry, honey. She had a knee replacement, and we had an agreement that I would cook anything for her to eat that would thicken her blood because the doctor had on blood thinner. Now you tell me, what kind of sense would it make for me to feed her food that would thicken her blood when the doctor had her on blood thinner to keep her blood thin? We got to work with the doctor, like you said, understand the medication that you're taking.
Exactly.
I have seen so many. We both have had friends who have had blood clots. I wasn't about to lose her that way.
Listen, okay.
So I said, and she said, whatever you say, and she ate the food and kept eating the food and still eating the food.
I love it.
And now she up and running and kicking and have other people up and running and kicking with teaching classes. Isn't that great?
Oh, that is so good.
But it's all about, our experience, because she saw her mom go through some things. Now, my mom died at 58 years old. My sister died at 54. Another one died at 52. My dad died at 41. Wow. So these were the kind of things I said, you know what, Charles? You got to be a better example for your family.
Oh,
and so whatever they do is up to them. But I'm going to be that shining light. Hello? I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be speaking it because I understand. There are some people who need to know there is a way that you can take care of the liver, your lungs, and your kidneys. Yeah. My dad, he had, liver issues. Mom had kidney issues. Wow. My mom had heart issues. So it's just a lot of different things. Wow. So when I break out with a song and say, I can feel my liver. Yeah. I know I'm talking about my dad. Yeah. I can see my kidneys cleaning. I'm talking about my mom. I can feel my heart beating. Wow. My lungs are helping me breathe. Wow. My blood is doing well. Using my red and white blood cells. My organs are surreal. They're the reason I eat my plant-based meal. Y'all gonna get me started up in here now.
You better say that. Look, and you come up with such a catchy song at that.
Yes, they have to stick with me.
Okay.
Because again, this is what we do. And what you're doing in the community, educating people. I always see my mama, my sister, and I know you see your dad in the communities when you're out there. They remind us of them. And we want to do some things that's going to make a difference in their life for the rest of their life. Is that right? Yeah. So we're going to take a break. And on the other side of the break, we're going to talk about what you're doing in the community, the event that's coming up. And then we'll have the Who Am I? Marcus, can we have our theme song, please? That's This is it, guys. And thank you all for being a part of WMPR 90.1, My Help My Mississippi, #1 show on the radio.
Oh, wow. I love it. What made you start doing the show?
What you doing? Reach more people. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The future in great health. Every day responsible self. Where the fires will the future in great health. Well, we're back right here on WMPR 90.1. Providing you with some helpful information that you can take on the run. Listen, y'all, hold on to the steering wheel, but if you're at the house, get your pen, get your paper, because we have Tamara Johnson with us, the kidney coach, and she's going to be talking about an event that she has coming up. And yours truly will be a part of that event. I'm so excited about it. I just love working with her and being out there, seeing other people excited about taking care of themselves, right? And helping other people to do it. And look, we know we've been taught wrong for so long, but we got to take one step at a time. And we are on our way, y'all. So let me just say this real quick for the community that's coming up. And then she'll tell you a little bit more about it. But let's talk kidney health. And we're going to be there. It's going to be Saturday, December the 13th at 12:30 p.m. And she'll give you location and everything like that. Okay. But this part of the show, I want to talk to you about who am I? This part of the show, we tell you what the benefits of a fruit or a vegetable, and you tell us who am I? You can always call us at 601-948-5950 if you have the answer. If you are watching us on YouTube, you make sure that you type the answer in, okay? Here we go. I am rich and antioxidant. I contain resveratrol, flavonols, and quercetin, compounds that fight inflammation and protect cells from damage. I am bad. I am round. I come in different colors. I support heart health. Resveratrol helps lower bad cholesterol, relax blood vessels, and improve circulation. Oh, y'all need me. I help reduce blood pressure. The potassium and antioxidant in me support healthier blood pressure levels. I can be green, I can be black, I can be red. Anti-inflammatory properties. Their antioxidant content help reduce chronic inflammation, which is linked to many diseases. This inflammation, guys, got to go. You need me to help with this inflammation. I support kidney health. Let me say that again. I support your kidney health. I am naturally low in potassium and have compounds that may help protect kidney cells from damage. Oh, yes. I am a particular color. I'm not the black one. I'm not the green one, but I'm the red one. Who am I? Look, so I gave you the first name. All right. I'm red. Red what? I'm good for blood sugar control. Despite being sweet, I have a low glycemic index and fiber that help regulate blood sugar. Wow. I boost immunity. I'm rich in vitamin C, K, supporting immune function. Um, Resveratrol helps protect skin from UV damage and reduce sign of aging. Man, I keep you looking young. Oh, I see somebody in the chat saying, everybody get in the chat. They saying grapes, great, but I need the color. Oh, thank you. I see somebody have. Let me give you this last one. I support, well, let's see. Aid in digestion. My water content and fiber support gut health and regular digestion. Here's the last one, and this is a big one. I support brain health. Antioxidant in me may improve memory, protect neurons, and support long-term brain health. I am a bad dude. And Marcus, who you think I am? Somebody in the chat said, I am red grapes. And that's who I am. Did you realize red grapes would do all of that?
Wow.
That's why we have Who Am I? Yeah, look at Marcus eating the grapes this morning. There you go, Marcus.
Okay.
I am red grapes. Now listen, the different colors give you different benefits. So make sure you eat what we call the rainbow colors. That's God didn't make all these different colors for nothing. They
Listen.
mean something. Man, I'm gonna have me some red grapes. I got some in the refrigerator.
Look.
Look, kidney functions. Yes.
Wow. That is so good.
Yes.
To know.
So thank you for participating in this, guys. And you were so, I mean, you all in the YouTube, you guys were lighting it up. That is so good. Really good. Awesome job, everybody. So, Tamara, tell us where you going to be this weekend, what you're going to be doing, who's going to be there, so we can get excited in the address, okay?
Okay, so we will be having the Let's Talk Kidney Health event. It will be on Saturday, December 13th at 12:30. It will be located in Bolton, Mississippi. The address is 6449 West Northside Drive, Bolton, Mississippi. It is in the fellowship hall of my church, which is Mount Olive Baptist Church. There will be some balloons out so that you can know, but it's right when you're heading to Bolton off of Northside Drive. You will see us sitting on the left. We're in the center of Bolton. So come out. I do ask, if possible, if you could RSVP, because that will be helpful to get a head count, but most definitely come.
Show up.
Just
Yes.
come. My number is 769-770-3747. You can always send me a text, or you can always call.
Good job. Caller, you on the air. Can I help you, please?
Yes, sir. I am really pleased with your show. I've been watching you for a year and a half now.
Thank
And
you.
I am at a weight of 117 pounds, and I'm 5'4". And I thank you so much for your show. You have been a great help to me. And I need to ask some questions for a couple of people.
Sure.
They want to know about arthritis and their eyes.
Okay, we'll definitely address the arthritis and their eyes. What food can do? Okay, thank you for, first of all, thank you for being a fighter. Thank you for your dedication, and thank you for prioritizing your health. Okay.
Yes, you're welcome.
And we're going to address those questions for you of what food can help you with that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm gonna dive into that just a little bit about. Again, I want to say this: we're not physicians, so you want to always make sure that you are seeking the advice of a physician. But now there are always food that's going to help with arthritis. Now, what first of all, I like to say, what causes the arthritis? First, we were talking about these great antioxidant, right? So we gotta keep that inflammation out of the body. You know, back in the day, they would tell my mom, just prop your feet up. We didn't even know all this other stuff.
The elevator.
Elevate them.
Yeah.
How to get it out?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how to get it out. What's causing it? Where is it coming from? How is it getting into my system?
Right.
You know, I tell people all the time, your mouth is the door to the house where your liver, your kidneys, your lungs, your heart live. Stop letting everybody come through the door. So this is how inflammation go into the body, first of all. That's going to cause some arthritis and different things like that, okay? So what food causes that a lot of times? You got to be careful with the meat content, okay? You do. You really got to be cautious about, you know, the meat content. You got to be cautious about the salt content. You got to be cautious, particularly with the processed food. They prepare it in a way so it can stay on the shelf, but it can also affect the body more. But they're not that concerned about how it affects the body. They're more concerned about you buying it.
The purchase.
So when they prepare it, guys, it's not always for you. That's what I'm telling. That's why I say all the time, you can prepare food all you want. Don't mean I got to eat it, because I'm gonna be okay for the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. People come and say, "Well, that's all they had, so I had to eat." No, you didn't. Now, again, I know a lot of time, a lot of people not there yet, but first of all, let's remove some of this fluid out of our bodies so that we can control some of this arthritis. Okay. Now, a lot of things, and I'm not, again, always check with your doctor, but a lot of time we're having surgery and stuff like that. And all we need to do is get the information out of the body. That's because it affects the entire body. You know, information is around the brain, around the knees, around the ankles. It's everywhere. And you can't elevate the brain like they used to tell you to elevate your feet, you know. So we need to remove this stuff.
That's right.
And so we need to, and how can we remove some of it? Okay. So first of all, we need to be more of a plant. We need to have more plants. We do need to have more plants. I always say, let's get these greens into our bloodstream. Things that's going to help the blood to flow. Because if the blood don't flow, the toes got to go. I mean, you gotta have the blood flowing now.
That's true.
And we need a high fiber diet that's going to move some of this, you know, inflammation out of our system. We got to do that. Okay. And then when it comes to, you know, with our eyes, again, always get your medical advice. But guys, you know, if I were to ask someone what food would be good for the eyes, I think 9 out of 10 people would say what? Carrots.
That's what I was going to say.
Because we're used to that.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's the color of the carrots. It's called the beta carotene. So we need to know where to get beta carotene from, where to get lycopene from. So all of our red products that we see, like red bell pepper, like red tomatoes, you know, all those going to have lycopenes, which is a property that's going to help fight against cancer and do a lot of things for us, right? And then all of our orange color food is going to contain beta carotene. It's like the cousin of lycopene. And so we need to be incorporating more orange color food. See, these colors matter. And listen, if you're listening to me and you want a color food chart, email me at charles@myhealthmymississippi.com. Mississippi spelled out. That's charles@myhealthmymississippi.com. Okay. And I'll email you a food color chart that you can have. Okay. I'm going to try and have some of those when I come to the event on Saturday. But we need to know that food matters. So with inflammation, we got to figure out, okay, what's causing arthritis? Okay, it's inflammation. Okay, so I need to remove the inflammation then in order to help control the arthritis, right? You can always take medication.
Right.
I got no problem with you taking medication, but can we get rid of the problem rather than just treating the problem? Hello? You know, I don't mind people. If you're on high blood pressure, please take your high blood pressure medication. Right. But in the process, can we work on getting rid of high blood pressure? Hello? Tell me how to get rid of it. It's not mandatory that I have it because mama and them had it. You know, all of them had it. But I'm a witness. You don't have to have it. My brother and them, they have it. They walk around proud of it. I don't want it. You can have it. So I don't have it. The high cholesterol that everybody had, dad died at, 41 years old. I don't have it. I don't want it. I figured out where it was coming from. And I decided, you know what? I don't need that because it gives me this. And I didn't want that because mama and them had that. Okay?
That's it.
Type 2 diabetes. Come on now. I've seen too many toes being cut off, too many legs being amputated. Do you think I'm going to walk around here with type 2 diabetes if I don't have to have it?
That's it.
Now, again, if being treated for type 2 diabetes, please take your medication.
Right.
But my point is, can we get rid of some of that stuff?
That's it.
You see, I'm not proud of any of it. Don't want any of it. None of it brings me any value. So if it don't bring me value, I'm not walking around here with it. That's just how I feel about it. Now, that's just my opinion. That's why I call myself the fighters. The future in great health today, every day, responsible. I'm responsible for me. I don't need that. These kidneys are operating. They do so well for me. Man, I just love my kidneys. Oh, yeah. I do. I really love my kids. That's why I wanted
Yes.
to kidney coach here today. You know,
Yes.
talk about our kids. That's why I'm excited about being on the, being out there uh this Saturday,
Right.
because man, you speaking my language. I'm gonna be talking to all the people who have had some kidney issues, who want to save their kidneys, uh, and know how to prevent a lot of things from happening. I get excited about prevention, you know, and then how we can correct some of these things. Man, we gotta start doing that. Am I right?
We do. We do. We most definitely do. But you know what? One step at a time, as you said, Mr. Charles.
Absolutely.
Just making
One step at a
decision
time.
to try something new.
Being
To try-
intentional. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the word.
Yeah.
Intentional
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Every day, like you said, just talking to your organs.
Yes. Oh,
Talking to them and making
Yes.
sure you take care of them, like you said, like our children. Like that
yeah.
makes sense. That
Listen,
makes perfect sense.
yeah. Who are they depending on?
Me.
Oh, thank you. And I tell people, we're doing the holiday season, and I know you can eat whatever you want. That's fine. But just remember, whoever is doing the cooking is not responsible for your organs. You are.
That's it.
So whatever you eat, make sure when you're full, don't stuff them. Be done.
That's it.
And then go out for a little walk and do something, okay? Because you're carrying some precious organs around with you. When I'm driving my family to Texas to visit other family, we're driving places, man. I'm so conscious about making sure that I've got enough sleep, that I'm not sleeping because of the cargo that's in the car.
Right.
These are important people.
Right.
Or is there any more important than my brain, than my heart, than my liver, than my kidneys? You give me some names. Okay, I dare you to give me some names. Who's more important than them? No, I'm taking care of them. I don't care. You can misuse yours, but you're not gonna misuse mine. You can prepare any kind of food you want. You eat it.
And most definitely, and that's that choice.
Yeah.
And that discipline.
It's
It comes.
Yeah.
Over time.
You know what though? I just think too, and you're 100% right. And then you just gotta respect them. I mean, because you think about it, we respect our car. I mean, they tell us what kind of gas to put in our car because they prepare it to have like high performance gas. And the manufacturer will say to you, now you put premium in here.
Right.
And guess what kind you put in there? Premium.
Exactly.
And you dare anybody else to put any other type of gas in your car that you paid for and mess up your car?
Right.
Really? Oh, no, let's talk about the body. Let's talk about the manufacturer. Let's talk about the type of food that need to go in there. Now, which one are you treating better? Your body or your car? Now, I know what the manufacturer said about your car. You got to get high-performing gasoline.
Right.
Go ahead and get it. But can you put a price on a liver, a lung, and a kidney? Nobody was running to my mama when she needed kidneys saying, Cora, girl, I heard you needed a kidney. Girl, you can have one of mine. So I got two of them. They good. Not one. And she had a lot of friends.
Wow.
That told me something. Boy, if you don't take care of your own.
Yeah, trust me. Don't
so
think no one else will.
And you can't expect them to.
Right.
I mean, if you're not taking care of your own. Right. Now, we had a lady on the show last week. She had a heart transplant. Oh, my God. But she was so proud to have a second chance. I mean, I just love it. Because I've seen people who've had a second chance with kidneys and just abused them again. And just didn't do anything with them. And some of them have expired and they gone on after a second chance. But don't wait on that second chance. She got one. But come on, y'all. We got to do better. Am I right about
That's it? We do.
Got to do better.
Have to.
Yeah, because they're precious. And I refuse to treat an automobile better than I treat my own body. I just refuse. And again, I love good tasting food now. But it has to be good for my body. If it's not good for my body, it is non-negotiable. Do you think I'm going to go and talk to my kidneys and say, look, kidneys, Now I know this is not good for you all, and I saw how my mom kidney was all messed up. I saw how y'all just disrespected her like that, did all that. Now I'm not gonna play with y'all. This food is good to me. It's not good for you, but it's good to me. So this is what I'm like. Really? Seriously? That's literally what we're doing when we abuse our organs. We're saying, you don't really matter. And if you start messing up, I go get some medication. Okay? And again, take your medication, guys. But some of that medication is going to cause some problem with some other things too. You know, one of the things that I've heard that, you know, even with some of your diabetes medications, it's so bad for the kidneys. You can't be on some of that stuff long. That's why I believe in taking medication to treat the illness, but I believe in fighting to get off to reverse that illness if you can. You know, let's do it.
Right.
And so what we're going to be doing Saturday is helping people in the community.
That's right.
Tell us that again, the information again, what we're going to be.
We will be at Mount Olive Baptist Church in the Fellowship Hall. The address is 6449 West Northside Drive, Bolton, Mississippi. And my number is 769-770-3747. As I stated, it would be great for everyone to RSVP, but we just want you to get there. So yes, but feel free to call or text if you have any questions. But come out. I kid you not. I truly believe that we're going to make a difference one day at a time, one step at a time. And so come out with us so you can make that difference with us. Come learn some more and take it back to the community yourself.
Absolutely. And I know I will be there, and you're going to have a couple other speakers. You're going to be speaking.
I'll be speaking. And then we also have Ms. Shabaya Harrison. She is a physical therapist assistant and a physical trainer as well, a personal trainer, excuse me. She will be doing teaching at-home exercises.
Oh, yeah.
So she will teach different things that you can do at home because, of course, you don't always have to go to the gym to exercise. There are things that you can do at home. And so she's going to teach some of those simple, basic steps that you can take to continue on your healthy journey.
So you're going to have somebody talk about the food. You're going to have to talk about exercise. You got it all covered. And you're going to be talking about our kidneys, girl.
Look.
Let's talk kidneys.
Look, let's talk about it. And that's the thing. Let's have a conversation about it and just help us try to bring in 2025 with a different mindset.
Absolutely.
And enter into 2026, Lord's willing, with a whole different regimen for our lives.
We're going to get some things fixed in 2026.
Okay. Why didn't I know you were gonna do that? Okay, but look, I heard that. That's right.
Oh yeah, we are. We're gonna get some things fixed in 26. Yes.
Hey.
We're gonna get some things fixed now. It's gonna take some action.
That's it.
But we're gonna get some things fixed. Now, then we get our car fixed. Oh, we finna fix up some stuff.
Okay. There
2026.
There you go.
We're gonna get this.
And our car is not more important than our
No
organs.
way.
Okay.
No way.
So yes, I love that.
Well, listen, guys, this is always a pleasure. Thank you for being with us again.
Thank you.
I'm excited about Saturday. Again, guys, you can always reach me at myhelpmymississippi.com. That's myhelpmymississippi.com. And you can always shoot me an email, charles@myhelpmymississippi.com. We're proud to be a part of WMPR 90.1, and we thank you for this platform, WMPR 90.1, and thank you all for being loyal listeners to My Help My Mississippi, the #1 show on the radio. Y'all have a great morning. We'll see you next week. Marcus, give us that theme song, man, one more time. This is my favorite. Yes, I'm going to turn it up a little bit in here, Marcus. The future in great health. Today. Every day, responsible self.